Welcome to Rift Thoughts. You're gonna notice we're not actually in a rift. That's because Diablo is being a pain and I can't actually launch it. So we're doing Castle Thoughts because we're still thoughting.
Crash Thoughts.
Crash Thoughts. So here we go.
Okay, so basically the first thing we need to talk about is the next patch for Soul.
Yep.
We're gonna be changing a lot with items. I guess we'll just go through the list here. We're going to be adding a rarity system. This will help multiple ways. One will just distinguish like what kind of item you got. Like, ooh, I got a rare, I got a whatever. It'll make it more exciting. It will also allow us to, sort a little easier. So we'll have like different drop piles. So it's like, oh, you can get a rare item or you can get a normal item. It'll be a lot easier to...
Which is going to be nice because up until now, the rarity system wasn't really implemented. We kind of just used it as a personal rarity system, and we had such things like the hidden class of items we never used called shittendaries. So named because they were terribly amazing.
And also not for the lactose intolerant.
Yes.
We're also doing new cards that will kind of reflect all the changes that we're doing. They're not like super different or anything, but they look nicer and they'll kind of have any of the changes we're going to be adding to the cards. Probably most notably the addition of sub classes.
Yes.
So like different types of swords. And
if you have a sword, there's now a difference whether it's a long sword or a short sword, that kind of thing. Or ranged weapons now break down into things like pistols, rifles, etc. Also because, as a matter of fact, we are refining our dual wielding system, so it's actually useful now, as opposed to just being a random passive we threw onto some items. Which made no sense.
So what we're doing there is we're kind of instead of just like random items being dual wieldable and some not, it's gonna be based on the weight of the item, because it was kind of like a stat we weren't using.
Can I buy this?
I forgot to buy. There we go.
I literally can't buy anything. I have made no money. I am the poorest of Castle Crashers right now. Yeah, we're gonna have a dual wielding system based on the weight of the item, which is a really nice difference here, because as before, again, as I mentioned, we only had items randomly available for dual wielding for no apparent reason, and now at least it's based on a weight system, so you can actually just dual wield whatever you want. Now, you can dual wield the dual machine guns. I wouldn't suggest it, but it's possible.
Yeah, basically what it does is it subtracts from your roll based on your weight, so
which is
the weight of the items together. So
it's a cool mechanic. What other changes are there? There's like a lot of item changes. I don't even remember. We are adding a bunch of items. I know that much.
A ton of stat buffs to, well, not a ton, but a decent amount to, normal items. Kind of just trying to differentiate them. Because we have like a lot of items that are like the same, and we really need to add stats more into the game. So that was the main thing. A lot of buffs and nerfs, mostly buffs.
Yeah,
so,
a lot of. We realized that we had kind of overbalanced items. A lot of legendary items didn't really feel all that cool or epic. So as a result, we made them more epic. Which could end badly because we still haven't touched on our health system, which is the last campaign we ran, which you won't actually see for a while because it's 3 or 4 campaigns deep. Most of the characters died almost instantly when we got into a fight, so granted they didn't have armor, but still. It is something we have to constantly be aware of, is the fact that anytime we increase damage, it means people die easily now.
We also did increase armor on some items, though, so
armor is more
hopefully that works.
To make up for it.
Like I was saying, we were doing a whole bunch of new items, and this is actually kind of reflecting Diablo's item system. We kind of wanted something to like, empower abilities a bit. So we're trying to like make it so, getting items also help your skills, not just your like damage. Like, numbers are cool. Like, oh, I have, 5 more damage. That's cool. But like something cooler than that is having, your ability now is like your laser beam shoots like 2 times as wide or something like that. That's not necessarily an actual item, but
it's the idea. It makes, instead of just adding numbers, it adds different effects, because effects are sometimes as cool as the item itself. Like, I'm trying to think of an actual example we can use right now, but I really can't think of any. God.
Actually, one with lasers is there's one where like it reflects off walls now.
Yeah,
or,
there you go. So, something cool. It doesn't make the item better. Well, it could make the item. Oh god, it could make the item better, but it doesn't. It more is meant to make the item.
Yeah, it's paired with a laser specialist, which there's a few new random items that we kind of added. Nothing like crazy. The few new bows. More references to other shit.
Yeah. So for anyone who actually wants to like pick out references, if you can name all the different references in items we've created, please just start dropping us like a message or a Facebook. Actually, we don't have Facebook up right now, but a tweet or something like that. Like, just tell us the item name and where you think it came from, because some of these, or just do a comment on the video even. You could just do a comment on this video. But some of the items are, I'm kind of curious if you're going to figure out what they're a reference from, because I'd say like 25% of legendaries are a reference of some kind.
Yeah. It was fun doing the naming schemes for all these new items. There's about, I think, 57 new items. So we had to do some
naming.
Naming got interesting. So if there's
Honestly,
anything else,
it gave me a lot of respect for any game like Diablo or any MMO style game where they have to make all of these items. Because holy crap, making these items is difficult because they each have to be unique.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the only thing I'm worried about right now is like actually seeing all these items in gameplay.
Yeah.
Like there's so many of them that like it's gonna be weird to like rare to get like the item you want.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing because like a lot of those items are very powerful, so they shouldn't necessarily get them super easily.
Yeah, this is true because a lot of the new items we made, there are very few just normal items and a lot of very legendary items or very rare style items that would be very overpowered for a beginner character.
Plus side with the rarities though is we always can, because we're going to sort them by rarity, is we can actually put the rarities in separate piles and it'll be easier to like make it so you actually can sort by rarity and you like have a better drop system essentially. Like you can put like, yeah, this guy's a little tougher.
Ow.
I'm on the ground.
Beyond
I guess
that,
lastly, we can talk about next patch just for 2 seconds. We posted some stuff on Reddit to sort of get some commentary. And
went exactly as well as you'd expect something posting on Reddit to go. No offense to the guy who commented to us. Your critique was pretty spot on for what we were looking for, but
especially for reading everything like that.
Yeah.
I didn't really expect anyone to do that.
Didn't expect you to actually read everything. Ow. I'm gonna die. I love you.
Don't do it. So yeah, but basically what we're going to end up doing is, and I don't know if it'll really reflect in the game at all, but we're going to try to give the game more of a unique identity. You know, sort of...
more of its kind of half crazy, half serious identity that we want to give it.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Leveled up. So your health is back.
Yep, that saved me.
So yeah, we're trying to give it like sort of reflect the mood and the tone of the game that it, you know, actually is. So
yeah, as opposed to some parts of it aren't totally reflected right now in that.
Yeah. Oh, we got battle for the princess.
Get the random treasure chest.
So yeah. That's pretty much it. That was Rift Thoughts, and
now we're gonna kill each other.
With me and Kyle duking it out.
Oh god,
I just shoveled the ground.
I'm so screwed. I have so little health, and you're so better at this game than me.
You might
I'm getting very lucky.
I keep shoveling the ground. That's part of my problem.
Ow! Ow! Oh god, that. Nope, I'm dead. Because you know the combo is fudge. I'm screwed. Yep, there it is. Beetle plays this game way too much, and I have literally never played this game on my own computer.
Indeed. Well, guys, that was Rift Thoughts.
Castle Thoughts.
Crash
Rift Thoughts. Castle Talks.
Crashal Thoughts.
Crashal Riffs. Either way, yeah, that was... Yay, I got a new character. That was Rift Thoughts. Thanks for watching, I guess. If you did watch, you should definitely subscribe or check out our soon-to-be-updated Facebook page, which will soon be updated, so I can't really say what it is now. Okay, it's gonna be Filmpocalypse, so we're renaming it to Filmpocalypse. Spoiler, by the way. You should check out our Facebook page, you can subscribe here, because we're gonna keep posting more stuff like this, and then also, if you actually want to look at the RPG that we made, you can actually do that now. It's going to be down in the description, and it's also going to be just on screen now, because I'm just going to put it there, but it's soulrpg.wordpress.com. And we're going to be updating everything there. That's live updating, so if you have any feedback, just leave it in the comments, tweet us, the social media things.
There'll also be a whole bunch of videos on this channel. There's already a few up, so enjoy that.
Yeah, that was Rift Talks. Thank you so much for watching. This is Beetle and Swarmit/Kyle. I still don't know what my username is going to be for this. Anyway, this is us logging out, I guess. Peace, internets.
All right, B.
Boop.